Welcome back, everybody, to the Chicago Bears franchise. And after a Week 1 beatdown of the Detroit Lions, we got the Chargers today. We got the Green Bay Packers, another division rival here today. Should be a couple good games. This Chargers team, they won first week. They go 1-0, but they last year ended off the season so good, winning, I believe, 7 in a row. So now 8 in a row, and they missed out in the playoffs just barely. So this team is hot. I mean, they're carrying over a hot streak from last year. Herbert with a couple touchdowns. You can see he just continues to be one of the best quarterbacks in football. And look at Marion Hampton last year. Nearly 1,300 yards, 5 a carry. Touchdowns go down, but a great season for him. And he just seems to be getting better and better. So this is a really interesting offense. Ladd McConkey in the slot is always just a tough cover for sure. And defensively, they go get Zach Bond. That's a huge trade. Arnold Ebiketie looks like he's playing well. And Denbo, who obviously we know, and we traded him here to the Chargers. He's got a sack early in the season, and obviously one of the best safeties in football in Derwin James. So this is going to be a really tough matchup. I mean, these next two games, this Chargers and Packers game, you can come out of here 1-2. So let's see what this team's got here today. Caleb Williams coming out after an excellent performance against the Lions. Perfect rating. Player of the week. Here we go against the Chargers. And 1st and 10. Caleb back to throw looking. And that is a nice throw. Nice catch from Odunze up to the 43-yard line and a first down. Oh, some solid coverage there. Just a better throw catch. A wide open over the middle. This time, though, is Luther Burden who has the grab and a first down. Luther Burden, I think he's going to be end of season. Just making a prediction. I think he's going to be right up there with kind of Jamar Chase as maybe one of the best receivers in football. Chase, to me, is still the best. But the way Burden's been playing, I think we have a chance to get him up there as Swift to the outside, getting some nice blocks there. And he has a first down into the 15. Trying to make an early statement here. Caleb looking. Underneath. Caught by Luther Burden. Could have cut it up there to get the touchdown, but he was just making sure he secured the catch. Down to the 2. 2nd and goal. Caleb looking. Outside. Wide open Odunze for the touchdown. And he couldn't ask for a better start against a really solid defense. Caleb looking good. Getting the ball out of his hands quickly. And that pass rush is going to be pretty solid here today. But line holds up, looking good. Dunze touchdown, 7-0 lead. Here comes Justin Herbert in this Chargers offense. Dumps it down underneath to Hampton, who has about 8. What does everybody think about those yellow Charger uniforms? Seen them yesterday? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I don't know if I liked them or not. I don't know. But somehow that's called a first down. I was thinking about challenging it, but decided not to. I don't know. I thought he was about half a yard short, but we just let it go. As Herbert left wide open. What happened there? The coverage. Wide open receiver. Touchdown. Lambert Smith in for the TD. Complete blown coverage. Yeah, he just gets lost. I don't know what he is doing there. Man. All right, well, 7 apiece just like that. Caleb looking, just rolling out, has an open man. And he's going to find it. It's going to be Cole Kmet over the defender's head, up to the 37-yard line and a first down. Here comes the blitz from Derwin James this time. And you're going to leave that part of the field just absolutely wide open. Caught. First down. You got to be careful when you have those late blitzes. And obviously, somebody's going to have to drop into that zone, but nothing there for the Chargers as we're rolling again up to the 18. We got plenty of room to run here. Caleb's going to go up. He's just going to slide down. Could have cut that up probably for a touchdown just like the catch earlier from Luther Burden, but just making sure he doesn't take a hit. 1st and goal from the 4. Caleb looking. Firing, has his man, Colston Loveland, touchdown. Man, our offense this year has just been unstoppable. It really has. And it really comes down to that. I mean, we have playmakers. There's no doubt about that. Another year Luther Burden, another year of Odunze, but the offensive line has just been so good this year. As around the edges, Herbert, we can't catch up to him. Walter Nolan might be able to get him, but Jalen Johnson finally does. He picks up a huge gain to the 24. I thought we were going to push him out of bounds. But now the Chargers in business once again. And he has got it. Keandre Lambert-Smith, his second touchdown. And 2 plays later, the Chargers answer right back, and we're tied at 14 apiece. That's just a perfect throw from Herbert, and a nice job holding onto the ball. Well, there you go. No defense here so far in this game. Hand this ball off. Keaton Mitchell with the carry, and Keaton Mitchell's got around 11 yards for a first down. I mean, our passing game has just been unreal this year. Our run game, solid. You can imagine if we get the run game going as well, but on third down, man, Adunze was wide open. Absolutely wide open. We missed him. You lead him up the field more, that might be a touchdown. So the Chargers defense actually steps up, gets a stop, but here comes our defense as well. Montez Sweat on third down, takes down Justin Herbert for the sack, and that's a 3-and-out from the Chargers. Maybe finally now the defense is making some adjustments, but then Luther Burden is just left wide open on a first down. He's got 18 yards up to the 49-yard line. 4 for 62 here in this first half, and a touchdown for Luther Burden. 3rd and 1 will hand off to DeAndre Swift, and that should be enough for a Bears first down. Plenty of time, obviously, left in this first half. 5 minutes left here in the second quarter. We try to get the screen pass out, but the blocking is not there. And that is going to be a loss of 5. So a 3rd and 15. 4-man rush with the stunt. Look out! Pressure is there. We are lucky just to throw that one away as Zach Baun coming on the blitz. But we're going to set up a 61-yard field goal. Dude has 99 kick power. You got to give it a shot. Kick is up. And it's going to stay inside. It is good. And we drill the 61-yard field goal to retake the lead, now 17-14. Herbert going up top, looking, and incomplete. I mean, it was in his receiver's hands. Jalen Johnson, you got to get your hands up or something. I don't understand how he just didn't even try to knock the ball away. Got to the outside, and there's Jalen Johnson with the tackle, but not before. It's a Chargers first down. Big third down right before the 2-minute warning. We're bringing the heat. Herbert will not be able to get away from it. That is going to be a sack. Walter Nolan comes through. This will run down to the 2-minute warning, but we get another stop, another punt. Now with 1:53, we got a chance here with all 3 of our timeouts. Caleb looking in the pocket, trying to find anything. Rolling out, has a man down the field. Wide open is Adunze, just making sure he grabs the ball and the catch first down up to the 44-yard line. Probably 3 times in this game where the kind of conservative call it or just slid where we probably could have had a touchdown. That could have been more than that, too. Really good protection. We're going to fire it. Adunze, and he doesn't even attempt to catch the ball. And it's going to be picked off from Derwin James. The pass was right there. I don't know if he just didn't see it. Didn't make an attempt to grab it. It's right over his head. I mean, it's perfectly there. That is a perfect throw from Caleb Williams. Man, that should have been caught. So that takes away the opportunity. We would have definitely got points, I think, on that drive easily. And now here come the Chargers as Keandre Lambert-Smith is just having himself a career day here today in this first half. 2nd and 2, Herbert to the outside. That's caught. They'll call their last timeout. So no more timeouts, 25 seconds left. Got to keep him in bounds here. Sack would be huge. That's absolutely huge. Devontae Macklin, the rookie. Now they got to hurry up here. They snap it at 16. Herbert looking in the pocket. Can't find anybody up and down the field. He fires this one right over Jarrett Ross' head as a completion, but a great tackle. Now they're going to have to hurry this up. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. It is at 0, and the Chargers will get nothing out of it, and it will remain 17-14 at half. Man, nice tackle there from Roth. That was, once again, a crazy completion over his head, but that's a saving tackle. Didn't let him get out of bounds. All right, let's go to halftime report. See what's going on. Here in week 2, you got the Lions trying to bounce back against the Kansas City Chiefs are trying to bounce back. And Pat Mahomes slings it, got his receiver, and Rashee Rice makes a man miss. Kirby Joseph and Brown, and see you later. Rice in for the touchdown. It is a 14-13 Chiefs lead here at halftime. Let's go down to Landover, Maryland. Commanders, Bills. Josh Allen's going to roll out. He's got some room to the outside, but he's going to find his receiver. Caught for the touchdown. And the Bills, right now, a 14-3 lead over the Commanders at halftime. Commanders, you fall to 0-2. You've missed the playoffs the last 2 years. So you're going to have to, they're going to have to start off a little bit faster, get some words here. Both teams here looking for their first win of the season. And Travion Henderson with the run reaches that ball out. It's got the touchdown. And the Pats have a 14-3 lead right now over Dallas. So we saw Detroit down. Minnesota plays later. Green Bay plays Denver later. So two division teams don't play until later on in the day. So let's get into this game. 17-14, close ball game here. Chargers start off with the ball here in the second half. We're bringing the heat, but Herbert's got an answer to the outside and caught for a first down. Time to throw, and that is caught, and that's a first down. Coverage is there. That's just really good coverage. It's just what he's supposed to do. Receiver gets his body in front, makes the grab, hangs on to it. There's now Hampton with the carry. Hampton got some room to the outside, just throws off Adrian Davis, and he's in for the touchdown. What a run from Marion Hampton. He just completely stiff-armed Adrian Davis to the ground, and nobody else can get him. Take a look. I got to see this angle. Man, Davis just gets shoved, completely missed by Gordon. Thibodeau was there. We couldn't get it. And the Chargers take the lead, 21-17. We're going to go to the run game with DeAndre Swift, and he's got a first down to the 39. And our defense today is not doing too well at the moment. That's for sure. The throw, open receiver, Luther Burden. He is, I'm telling you, he's fantastic. Route running ability, speed, he is so good. As we'll give this to Keaton Mitchell with a good carry. He picks up another Bears first down, and we reach the red zone here halfway through this third quarter. Let's go back to Keaton Mitchell. Keaton Mitchell to the outside. Mitchell tries to dive forward, but Derwin James is there to knock him away at the 1. Let's see if we can punch this in. Manungai in the backfield. We hand it to him, and he's in for the touchdown. Down the field we go. Run game looking good there, and Manungai's going to finish it off for the touchdown as we retake the lead in this wild game here against the Chargers. And honestly, the possessions are almost limited because both offenses are just very efficient. Looking good, picking up first down after first down. As here's Marion Hampton who shoves off another defender. But at least we have Roth and Montez Sweat there to bring him down. 3rd and 2 as we almost jump off sides there. Macklin looking, we bring the heat, and it's going to work! The sack! And Justin Herbert goes down. I thought he was hurt at first, but it's not him. Offensive lineman down for the Chargers, but we get a stop. And wide open is Luther Burden. He just cooked that corner. I'm not sure if anybody saw that route. Absolutely cooked him. Wasn't even fair. Minute left here in this third quarter. Caleb underneath, caught by Colston Loveland. And, Zach Bond is shaken up for the Chargers. But 4th down and inches. We are going for this. Heavy set. Going to Swift, who's got the first. First, I wasn't sure if that was going to be able to get through. I thought he was going to get stuffed. And then you see the open hole there, and I was like, oh, man, that could be a touchdown. But he's tackled, picks up the first as we head into the fourth quarter, as we just give this to Keaton Mitchell to finish this off, and Keaton Mitchell in for the touchdown. With his speed, he gets any part of that edge. It's see you later. And that's exactly great blocking on the outside. Mitchell in for the touchdown. We're going to take a 2-score lead. 31-21. And with our defense getting a quick 3 and out, we got another chance here to add to this lead. 1st and 10, play action. Caleb looking, and a wide open receiver. It's Cole Kmet. And Kmet down to around the 21-yard line. And Caleb Williams, you take away that stupid interception. He is just having himself another fantastic day. We're going to set up a screen. We tried this earlier. It didn't work. It's not going to work again. So maybe we should stop calling screens here against this Chargers defense. Just doesn't work. Foot contusion for Colston Loveland. He'll be able to return. But a 3rd and 14. Looking over the middle. Caught by Luther Burden. Close to a first down. But that might be enough where we go for this here. It's a field goal. Still a 2-possession game. We're going to be aggressive. 5:47 left in this game. Caleb looking. Can't find anybody. Fires it over the middle. And Cole Kmet comes up with a big grab. That is a fantastic catch. Moving the chains. Now from the 2. And firing, caught. Simmons, touchdown. The rookie has another one. Had 2 in his first game last week. Adds another one here. I think he just has 3 catches for 3 touchdowns. He's having a heck of a start to his career here. That's a jump throw as well. I think Cole Kmet might have been open on the outside as well. But we saw Simmons there. Touchdown off the huge 4th down conversion. It's now a 17-point game here with 3 minutes left. As Lambert Smith can just continues his crazy day with a catch. And they need to score quickly here. Hand this off to Hampton. He is tough to bring down, but Zay Price is there after Ruben Hippolyte kept him a little bit, but still he broke off that tackle. As Herbert looking down the field, incomplete coverage there from Za Frazier. All right, a 4th down and 11. This could be your ball game here. Going empty, Herbert looking in the pocket. He's going to fire over the middle. Ruben Hippolyte, you got to react better than that. You just stick your arm out. That's knocked down, incomplete. That's probably your ball game. It's Herbert looking over the middle, and it's Lambert Smith who dives in for his 3rd touchdown of the game. Well, if you had Keandre Lambert Smith in your fantasy league in this week, I mean, you're killing it. As they try the onside kick, but Burton is there to bring it down. And now we just need a couple more first downs so we can finish this one off. Hand this one off to Keaton Mitchell, who cuts it up. He says, I'm just going to take this to the house for touchdown number 2. That's Keaton Mitchell just like that. Right back to a 17-point lead. Probably should have just went down and then run the rest of the clock out. But, hey, what the heck. Get the touchdown. It's 45-28 now. They're going to try here. 3rd down and 5. Steps up in the pocket, Herbert. He's going to take off. As we completely miss him there. Picks up another maybe 15 yards. He has about 100 yards rushing. Justin Herbert is having a fantastic day. It's going to be in a loss. But man, he is putting up some crazy numbers here today. They're going to try to at least get one more touchdown. I'd love to get a stop here. 3rd and goal. Herbert to the outside. It's incomplete. Nice tackle or a nice hit there by Jalen Johnson as Keandre Lambert Smith almost had touchdown number 4. All right, 4th and goal from the 3. Herbert is going to step up, and he's going to dive for it for the touchdown. So that'll finish off Justin Herbert's complete day. I guess they're going to onside kick here just to see if they can get the ball back. Still down 10. There's 40 seconds left, but if we recover this, it is over. And that's it. Burton's going to recover it again. We'll recover the onside kick, and this game is going to end up a high-scoring 45-35 final. Our defense just good enough to get a few stops to finish off this game. Man, look at it. He's wearing the 12 playoffs. That's crazy. But Herbert, 99 yards rushing, a touchdown, passing yards insane. But Caleb Williams, 23 of 29, 291, 3 touchdowns. That's a stupid interception that shouldn't even have happened. Rushing, Swift, 16 for 58. Mitchell, 11 for 90, couple of touchdowns. Nice game there from Keaton Mitchell. And you have Luther Burden, 7 for 123. Didn't have a touchdown, but makes such a huge impact. And then Colt Kmet actually at 3 for 87 and that big completion down the field for 37 yards. Defensively, Hippolyte a good tackle machine, 3 tackles for loss. Wasn't the greatest game defensively, but like I said, we made just enough key stops to turn the ball over and allow our offense to do some work. As Byron Simmons has a skill point upgrade, we'll do physical. I think Catching traffic, probably be good. 3 break tackle, 1 medium route, 2 release, 2 spec catch. So the release helps as well. That really will help. So we got to get that. Yeah. Deep route, not good, but the release at 77, short route at 70, medium at 70. Well, medium was 75, right? So we continue to upgrade that. We have a linebacker breakout here. So who is going to be the linebacker breakout? Oh, Ruben Hippolyte. They're going to say Ruben Hippolyte. That would bring him up to superstar dev, I believe. 6 tackles and a sack, interception, or forced fumble. Because he is a star dev at the moment. So, yeah, have a big chance here with Ruben Hippolyte. Chance to make him into a superstar dev linebacker. All right. That's doable, too. Some of these with the defenders, like corners, I mean, just good luck. But we now head into week number 3, taking on the Green Bay Packers here in Lambeau Field, a team that, you know, we finally got over the hump last year, but man, we've had so many troubles in these 3 seasons so far with this Packers team. We'll see how season number 3 goes. Obviously, one of the longest, biggest rivalries in football history. So, yeah, can't really complain about that. Love having a big rival against this, and this team's fantastic. Parsons still on the outside. Rashawn Gary, this defense is tough. With this pass rush, this is what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to try to run the ball a little bit better as Colston Loveland is shaking up. That's not good. The run game's going to be important. But if you have open receivers like that, I don't know why you have Quay Walker on Luther Burden. Yeah, you might want to figure that one out. But, hey, the way we've been passing the ball in the first 2 games in our offensive line, I don't know. I'm not trusting it. Caleb Williams, I think we're on a mission this year. Probably should have won the MVP last year, Bruce Ribbs from Loveland. He's back on the field now. I think we should have won the MVP. So maybe we're on a mission here to win the MVP this year. Back in the end zone, looking for Simmons, and he can't bring it down. And with the first drive, I'm fine. Probably settling for 3 here. Kick is up, and it's good. So 3-0 lead. But yeah, you know, trying to maybe on a mission to win the MVP. Obviously on a mission to win a Super Bowl after getting there last year and losing to the Broncos. So that's going to be the huge mission. As Reed with the grab, that's going to be caught, and that's a Packers first down just like that. And we've had so many problems with Jordan Love in this offense. I mean, what was that? Season 1 where Josh Jacobs just stiff-arming defenders to the ground? Yeah, not good. But another grab, another catch. So rookie tight end there for the first down. 3rd and 8. Love back to throw, stepping up in the pocket. He's going to take it himself, and he's got the first, but he loses the ball, and we're going to recover. Huge turnover here right in the red zone. As Love had the first, Devontae Macklin is there to recover. Not quite even sure who knocked it out. I have to look at a replay here. Looks like it's going. Maybe it was Macklin who knocked it out as well. It was really close. Johnson was holding him up. Big turnover. And now we got a big catch by Luther Burden, and Burden's got a first down. That gets us out of that dangerous territory. Those 2 pass rushers don't want to have to worry about a safety there. Hand off to Swift here on 1st and 10 from the 39. And he'll get up to the 49 and pick up another Bears first down. Hey, thank you so much for everybody out there. Continued support. Please hit that like button. Comment down below what you think. What do you think our record's going to be? What do you think? What is everybody thinking out there? What's the finish record? Where do we end up? Do we win a Super Bowl this year? Does Caleb Williams win an MVP? You know, questions like that as he finds Luther Burden for the grab and a first down. Down to the 8. Yeah, make your predictions down below. Same thing with the real NFL season. It's been so weird this year. As Swift cuts it up, he's in for the touchdown. First one of the game, and that gives us a 10-0 lead. But yeah, what are the real-life NFL predictions? Put them down below. Who do you think? Do you think the Colts are for real? Do you think they're going to be the 1 seed and make a run in the playoffs, get to a Super Bowl with Daniel Jones? I mean, Jonathan Taylor's an absolute beast. I mean, who are the teams in the AFC besides the Colts and Chiefs? I mean, the Jaguars just get pretty much beaten down by the Rams. I don't know. I seriously, week to week, have no idea. Teams that have like 1 or 2 wins, I feel like are still in it. And the only teams that I think are completely just out of nowhere gone. Obviously, Jimenez is going to go down injury-wise, and a nice stop there on third down is obviously the Jets. 4th down and 4, though, as we get back to this game. We bring the heat. Love gets rid of it. He throws it up for grabs, and Davis can't get it. It's going to be a touchdown. We had the sack on Love, and then he just slings it up, but Williams is there to bring it down. Man, there's 50-50 balls. But yeah, Davis, just turn your head around. He just turns around too late. He makes an attempt, but just terrible placement as well. But yeah, the Dolphins as well. The Jets, terrible. Dolphins. Just saw something from Adam Schefter where they were like, there's no changes happening at this moment in time. I don't know how that's possible. I don't know how they don't, I don't know. Again, how's he not fired? How's Tua not benched? I know they gave him that massive contract, but that Dolphins team is just absolutely terrible. As down we go, Luke Van Ness comes in for the big sack for Green Bay. We would get a stop defensively. Now get this ball back on the offensive side of the ball to Keaton Mitchell, who cuts it up for a first down. But yeah, Miami is they're just so bad. It's just a terrible. They just need a complete, I don't know, rebuild or something. Yeah, because the Ravens, they're 1-5, but you get Lamar back, you get a couple of guys back, you have some hope. Where Miami, it's just nothing, as that should have been picked on third down. Just an absolute mistake there from Caleb Williams. We'll get away with it. We're going to attempt a 3-point. Here we go. It's up. It's good with that kick power. As long as you get that accuracy down, nail it from 60 plus. You had a field goal. It's 13-7. 48 seconds left here in this first half. As firing, that is caught. Jimenez back from injury. Breaks off a tackle. And he's down to the 23-yard line. Green Bay first down. Yeah, that's all you need. Give them an athletic tight end. Yeah, that's great. Love to the outside. Finding Jimenez again. Down to the 14. And a 3rd down and 1. They're spreading it out. We got to watch for Love to run too. But he finds his receiver. Caught for the touchdown and obviously didn't realize he was wearing number 4. Javier Roman for the touchdown. Didn't you? Have to change that. Definitely missed that one. Usually I check the numbers, trying to change them up. Yeah, missed that one out. I don't think Brett Favre would be happy about that, but he's kind of a scumbag, so whatever. Who cares? Underneath, Cole Kmet with the grab. We have some time here. We'll call our final timeout. Just got to get out of bounds here. Underneath the Luther Burden for the grab and out of bounds, because obviously we can attempt a long field goal here with the kicker we have. 6 seconds left. Just going to swing it out quickly to Cole Kmet. Picks up a few extra yards. So this is a 62, 63-yard field goal. And the kick is up, and it is good. We drill the 63-yarder. Retake the lead here before halftime, 16-14. Kind of kill that Packers momentum. That's huge, obviously. So we got a tough ball game here today. 16-14. Offense has been stopped a little bit, but 3 field goals helps out. Let's take a look at what's going on in week number 3. So we got Atlanta, Houston, both teams at 1-1. Penix looking down the field, and he is going to find his receiver. Caught. I believe that's Darnell Mooney, who's going to cut it up, gets a block from Drake London, and Mooney with the speed is gone. Touchdown, Atlanta. And they're going to come out with a 21-9 victory. All right, big game here. Defending champs Denver Broncos taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. They're looking to be the number 1 seed again, as Jalen Hurts is going to float it up, and it is going to be caught and somehow gets away from both defenders. Gone for the touchdown. 21-10 lead. Yeah, what team is going to be 1-2? That is going to be a start of the season that you don't want to see. But Philadelphia right now looking pretty good at 21-10 at the half. All right, Buffalo got the win last week, 2-0. New England trying to get to 2-1, as they might get it done here. But Drake May over the middle, caught, touchdown. New England trying to go up there in Buffalo. They got a 17-7 lead right now. Man, Josh Allen, 3 of 7, 14 yards at half. Not what you want to see. All right, let's take a look around the league. Minnesota losing to the Giants. You got Detroit going on later and obviously playing Green Bay. All right, here we go. Packers start off with the ball second half. Love over the middle. That's going to be incomplete. Throw was off by Love there, but I think the coverage was solid too. But 3rd down and 7. Love fires, and he has his receiver. Reed with a grab. Down to the 26 and a big first down for the Packers. As they are trying to retake the lead here. Trying to hand us our first loss of the season. Obviously, both teams coming in at 2-0. Right now, the Ruben Hippolyte's going to go down. That's not what we want to see because we have yet to have a sack or forced fumble with them. Foot contusion. I think we're right there at tackles, but we need that extra sack, forced fumble to get that upgrade. As a wide open receiver, Matthew Golden. He's down to the 3 and a first. About to say Josh Jacobs hasn't really done anything really this game. We've been stopping him, but now they go to Jacobs who cuts it up. He can just walk in. Nobody really there. Touchdown, Green Bay. They come right down here to start off this second half, and they got a 21-16 lead. So we are in a heck of a ball game here. Obviously, winner of this is going to take control of the division to start off early in the season, as Colston Loveland with a grab in a first. Williams looking. You know what? Could have had a chance down the field, but going to get absolutely run down by Micah Parsons. Parsons is going to run him down, and we're going to have to punt the ball away. Probably could have given it a shot down the field, just did not go for it. But look at this punt. Great punt. Down at the 2. This Packers offense in some bad field position. Expecting Jacobs here, but they're actually going to go to the up back, who will get a couple yards there to the 4. 3rd down and 8. Got to be careful here over the top, but we're going to play it tight as looking Love. That's actually not Jordan Love. Wait a minute, I did not even notice that. It is thrown away incomplete. I thought that was Jordan Love. So I'm not sure. I didn't see any injury designation there. I'm very confused, but Keaton Mitchell's got a big-time running room, and Keaton Mitchell up to the 23-yard line in a first. We'll have to see if it returns next drive. But underneath, Colston Loveland takes a big hit, but he's got a first. 2nd and goal now from the 10. Williams, middle caught by Burden. All right, we're halfway there. 3rd and goal from the 5. Looking, Caleb's going to step up in the pocket, and he's going to be just short at the 1. So 4th and goal from the 1. Not kicking a field goal here. Going for this touchdown. Hand this off to Swift, who's going to be stuffed. Gary is there. We don't get it. Green Bay gets a goal line stand. And yeah, he's not in the game. So he is right now out with an undisclosed injury. He's questionable to return. That is crazy. I mean, I don't know what happened. I don't even remember. He got hit in the last drive. 3rd down and 10. They're just going to hand this ball off to Jacobs again. And Jacobs will not get to the outside. Nice stop there from Gregory Pollard, the rookie linebacker. And we head into the 4th quarter. So Green Bay's defense, I'll be honest with you, is going to have to get a stop here. That's Keaton Mitchell with a nice carry. He's up to 99 yards today. Because if Jordan Love doesn't return, you have a young quarterback who's trying to, come into this game. It's going to be troubles. They might not score the rest of the way, so their defense is going to have to get another defensive stop here, I would think. 2nd and 12. Caleb looking, fires underneath, has DeAndre Swift for the grab. This will bring up a 3rd and 6. We still get a first down at the 4. Loveland hurt again, bruised ribs. Here comes the blitz. We're going to go underneath. Luther Burden, he breaks a tackle and just enough for a first. Just got that ball over to the 4-yard line. Now 1st and goal. Wide open, Luther Burden, touchdown. And we're going to take the lead here in Green Bay. Man, this has been a tough ball game. Defensively, this Packers team has been fantastic. It's been tough. Not easy. We're going for 2 to put this to a 3-point game. Let's go back to Luther Burden. He has it. 2-point good. 24-21 lead. And with no Jordan Love, how does this Packer offense do it? They haven't really run the ball that well with Jacobs. They've been getting really good completions down the field, but Jordan Love has been just firing them perfectly. So we'll see, but they try to set up a screen to Jacobs, but we're absolutely all over it. 3rd down and 12. Jones back to throw. Looking underneath to Jacobs, but that is not going to do it. And that's going to be a Green Bay punt. Now we have a big chance here. Cole Kmet with the grab and a huge 3rd down and 4. Caleb underneath. Caught it. Dunze's got it, but he's going to be short. The throw not that great from Caleb. He should have let him. And the Packers defense does the job. Gets a 3 and out. And now they swing it out to Jacobs, who breaks a tackle. Roth and I believe Frazier there to bring him down. Yeah, you can see they're getting the ball to Jacobs now a lot more often without Love out there. But we're absolutely all over it. In the run game, it's not happening. As Jared Roth a tad bit shaken up there. Field goal, though, does tie this ball game up. And open underneath is Jimenez. Close to a 1st down. Yeah, this field goal still ties it up. So 3rd and inches, he tried to sneak it forward. And Jones will have the sneak, and he has the 1st down. From the 20, 1st and 10, back to Jacobs. But, oh, man, Walter Nolan. Fantastic job getting off the block, making a nice tackle. 2nd and 12, Jones in some trouble. Looking, and he's going to be brought down for a sack. Gregory Pollard brings him down. We've reached the 2-minute warning. 3rd down and 16. Jones looking in the pocket. He just slings it up, and it's going to be picked off by Kyler Gordon. He's looking for Matthew Golden in the back of the end zone. But Gordon and Davis were there. That's just a young quarterback making an absolute bonehead play when you're in field goal range to tie this ball game up. Wow. So now a couple 1st downs. We can end it. And there's a big 1st down run for Swift as Green Bay's going to call the timeout. Oh, we got more running room. Swift with another 1st down as Green Bay calls their 2nd timeout. Honestly, one more 1st down and we'll do it. Says, oh man, Walker is all over that one. So loss there for Keaton Mitchell. 3rd and 17. We're just going to run it again. Give this to Keaton Mitchell. Keaton Mitchell might have the 1st down. He is close. Parsons just stopped it. But a 4th and 1. We're, I think, going to keep the offense on the field. Hand this up to Swift, the up back, and DeAndre Swift has got it. 1st down, and that is your ball game. We come out of here with a 24-21 victory. I'm telling you, the Green Bay defense was very tough here today. Very tough. I know 25 of 32, we still have a 78 completion percentage, but the coverage I thought was fantastic. The running game, we kind of, at the end of the game there, we ran the ball a lot better. I mean, Keaton Mitchell he's always good. I mean, just the speed alone, he's just so good. But I think really the key is Jordan Love goes out of the game, and that just changed the complexion of this game. If he's still in there, I don't know if we were able to stop him there, and maybe they get a touchdown, and we got to go down and get a touchdown of our own. Wow. I don't even know what happened. I didn't even see an injury thing. I'm not quite sure what happened there. But Love went out with an undisclosed injury, did not return, and we pull out a 24-21 victory. Big, big win here against Green Bay. But look at Caleb Williams' first 3 games of the season. 9 touchdowns, this one stupid interception. 81 completion percentage. That's it. Only sacked twice in that Green Bay game. So far, Keaton Mitchell's going to lead us, obviously, after an 8.4 a carry. But Luther Burden, 20 for 365. He's averaging 18.3 a catch, 3 touchdowns. Adunze, 12 for 141. Cole Kmet's got 11 for 140. I'd like to get the ball to Colston Loveland a lot more, but he's just always hurt in game. So I'm hoping Colston Loveland can stay healthy here the next few games because I think I'd like to get him involved. I think that might be a key going into next week. Let's get him going. 2 picks for Gordon. As for the league, you can see Chase is still there. Like I said, if we can keep up with Chase, that'd be great. But yardage-wise, we're right there with Jamar Chase. He just has, obviously, more catches. Touchdowns with 3, but Rashee Rice had 6 touchdowns at the moment. Running the ball, Derrick Henry. Oh, I'll have to go back to that. Joe Burrow, though, leading the league right now in passing yards. Look at Jackson Dart up there. There's Caleb. And I think we're leading the league right now in touchdowns. We are 9 TDs, completion percentage. We're obviously leading the league. But Jackson Dart, great start to the season. 8 touchdowns, 2 picks, looking good. But look at this. Derrick Henry's averaging 9 a carry. I got to see these games. I don't know why this screen is all messed up. First game, 13 of 127. They beat the Raiders. They lose to the Bengals 49-28, but 15 for 140, couple touchdowns. And then the Seahawks, 19 for 155 and a touchdown. Wow. We do see the Ravens later in 3 weeks from now. So we will see Derrick Henry and company. But big win against Green Bay. Big win against the Chargers. We're 3-0. And we'll go into another division game here against the Minnesota Vikings coming up. But that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. Continue to hit that like button. Subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.